My mother-in-law exposed a secret life I don't remember living. My mother-in-law asked at dinner, "How long are you planning to keep pretending you can't speak Spanish?" The whole table froze. I nearly dropped my fork because I had no idea what she was talking about. "I'm sorry, what?" I asked in English, my eyes flicking to my wife Diana for backup, but she looked just as startled. Patricia, my mother-in-law, just cut her steak calmly and said, "I heard you on the phone yesterday. Fluent Spanish. Not the broken little phrases you use when I try to talk to you. You were talking about construction permits and legal documents. Perfect rapid Spanish." My throat went dry. I'd taken 2 years of Spanish in high school, but I could barely order food in a restaurant. "That's impossible," I said quickly, but she was already reaching into her bag. She pulled out her phone, pressed play, and suddenly the dining room was filled with my own voice speaking in rapid-fire Spanish about the Henderson project. It was unmistakably me, my tone, my rasp when I get tired, but I had zero memory of that conversation. Diana grabbed my hand under the table. "When did you record this?" she asked her mom in a shaky voice. "Yesterday afternoon, around 2, Patricia said smoothly. "He was in the backyard, pacing, talking into his phone." My heart lurched because I remembered being in the backyard at that time, but I was planting roses, not talking on the phone. "No calls, no Spanish. That's not me," I said, but even to my own ears it sounded hollow. Patricia's eyes narrowed. "Then who was it? Someone who looks exactly like you, in your yard, speaking perfect Spanish about your job." I shook my head frantically. "I swear I didn't make that call," but Patricia wasn't done. She leaned back in her chair, swirling her wine. "This isn't the first time. Last month you were muttering in Spanish when you helped me move that furniture, and when the contractor came about my roof, you were chatting away until you noticed me watching. Then you switched back to English and pretended you didn't know what he was saying." The room tilted around me. I wanted to protest, but Patricia reached into her purse again and pulled out a folder of papers. She slid them across the table to Diana. "Look at this. Your husband's name, address, even his signature. He's been working as a Spanish court translator for 2 years. Diana's face went pale as she scanned the documents. "This says you translate legal testimony. David, what is this?" My blood ran cold. I snatched the papers. Everything matched my identity, my name, my address, my signature, but I had no memory of applying for that job. "This has to be a mistake," I whispered. "Follow for more."